Welcome to No Shit MMA. I'm Jonathan Baldock, your host, along with Robin Black, my co-host, and we are on thatchannel.com. We're live, and we're sponsored by Extreme Couture Toronto. Robin, we have an awesome show tonight. It's kind of unbelievable that we're in our 5th week, and this is who we have.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous. I can't believe these people are coming on our show. I mean, it is probably the most watched show on all of the internet now.
If it isn't, it's going to be really soon. So tonight we have Josh Barnett, the world's #1 heavyweight contender, set to go up against Fedor Emelianenko. And then we also have Tom Atencio, who happens to be one of the co-founders of Affliction, and also happens to be the promoter for Affliction Entertainment. And they put on the last 2 Affliction events, which Josh Barnett fought in the last one, and Fedor fought in the first 2. So we've got him in the second half of the show.
Barnett fought in both as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, what am I thinking? That's right. He knocked out Pedro Hizzo in the first one.
That's right.
Mind my brain. We just got back from the bar.
Yeah,
which totally,
this guy was drinking like
totally
crazy.
Makes a lot of sense for me to start off the top.
It's because
this
you're
is
nervous.
What we do.
You're nervous.
You know what it is? It's not nerves. It's just an alcoholism.
Right.
You know.
That's your problem.
Hey, but step 1, admitting you have a problem.
Good work. Yeah.
There you go.
You're onto something there.
Absolutely. So what do you think? We've got the baby-faced assassin off the top, 24-5. And reality is one of those he was injured because he lost to Mirko Cro Cop through an injury, and then another 2 he did lose to Mirko Cro Cop. One was by decision, and then the other one he got TKO'd. Yeah. So and then he avenged Pedro Hizzo's fight.
But I mean, we could talk about his 5, but the other 24,
Holy
he just
cow.
smash fucked people.
Not only that,
really,
he fought the who's who
of
MMA and beat them all. So he's got one more to go, which is he's got the legend. He's got Fedor Emelianenko, and what do you do with that? Well, you've got a plan, and you've got to set a goal, and you got to do some serious training. We're going to talk to him a bit about that.
More importantly, too, I think Josh Barnett is the best interview in all of sports. I think.
Well, you know what? I've seen some of his interviews online, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's very, very into it, and he's very personable.
He's passionate about what he does.
Cow,
like the dude, you get him talking about. I mean, he gets paid money to beat people up, but he does this because he's passionate about it, and he's like a threatened animal when he fights. You know,
he's passionate about beating people up.
I think he is.
You know what? I think he's just passionate about the sport. We can ask him if he's more passionate about beating people up or passionate about the sport.
It is a sport where within the sport you beat people up. Right. So I think probably both.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to speak for him. I'm kind of scared of him. So.
Well, and you should be.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, he was, top of the list of who would be great to interview. Yep. But at the same time, I'm a little terrified of him. Like, not just because he's a monster and he's a 260-something pound, killing machine, but he's just a scary dude.
Come on, dude. He weighs in at 250, so he's
that's it.
He's a light heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a scary guy, man. It's going to be cool having him on the show. And like I said, he's the best interview in sports.
Cool.
He really is. Yeah.
And then in the second half, we got Tom Atencio. And
not as scary. Not as scary at all.
Let's hope not.
No.
And so Tom co-founded Affliction. Now, the amazing thing about that company is that in 2005, they really kind of didn't exist. Like, they just started out in 2005.
A couple T-shirts here and there.
2006, sales of $7 million.
Yeah,
now, I have no idea what they're doing now. I think they're privately owned, so I don't have their figures. Maybe we can ask Tom and see if he'll give us an idea. But they've got 3 distinct product lines. They've got Affliction clothing.
Yeah, Sinful
clothing. And then they've also got Extreme Couture clothing, which they set up with Randy and his wife. And so there's another whole set of clothing lines as well. And so he's got 3 distinct clothing lines. And then they've also got an entertainment promotion company.
Yeah, they're in the fight game.
Not only are they in the fight game, but they're linked up with Golden Boy Productions and
that guy
and
with
Trump.
the weird
the guy
over.
with the swoopy-doo, who happens to marry supermodels.
Let's get him on the show.
And he's married, 5 or 6 of them so far.
That's a lot of supermodels.
Well, hey, when you're a billionaire, what can you do, right?
Yeah,
you've got to. That's all I do. I'd marry supermodels.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd marry them. I'd do them and stuff.
Well, there you go. I'm trying to. Dude, I'm trying to keep the show. Remember we talked about professionalism?
Yeah, I know.
It's going to go out the window again.
For sure.
Right. And now, you've got any plugs coming up this weekend? I know you've got something up on Sunday, right?
Well, yeah, let's talk about it later. But we do have Kenny Florian this Sunday at Extreme Couture Toronto. He's doing a seminar. And Kevin Kearns, Coach Kearns.
Right, and they were on last week's show.
They were.
Shocking.
Yeah, again, I mean, what are people doing coming on our show? It is, like I said, the most watched show on the internet now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, and if it isn't, then we're wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, Kenny Florian, this Sunday at Extreme Couture Toronto. It's brought to you by CrashMMA.com. Well, we'll talk about those guys later.
Yeah, because they've got some interesting stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And we might be able to work with them on a bit of a promotion.
Maybe. I hope so.
It'll be the biggest promotion on our show's history.
Well, it'll be the biggest promotion on the internet.
It'll be the biggest promotion on the internet, bar none.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's dry throat from the drinks.
Yeah.
So why don't we go to a quick commercial and get Josh on the phone, because we're just wasting time.
Yeah.
And again,
nobody wants to hear what we have to say.
I can guarantee that's 100% true.
I know.
So we're going to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back. You're watching No Shit MMA on thatchannel.com, brought to you by Extreme Couture Toronto. We'll be right back.